auto ship if you would like. So remember, that means that we can never raise that price on you. So if you are channel surfing, this is your final opportunity and literally just a few minutes remaining on this. We would love to send this your way because for most women, hair is just such an integral part of our self-confidence and our self-esteem. And it's funny because for most of us, you know very well, I don't care what outfit you're rocking, what great jewelry you're rocking, how good your makeup looks. If you're having a bad hair day, you're having a bad day. And there's something about our hair, Lisa, that I think it's so linked to our self-confidence. With 30,000 sold, I mean, why wouldn't you at least give this a try today? Seriously.
I can't think of a reason not to because there's so many reasons to try it. 92% less breakage, almost 50% off the actual price, free shipping, auto ship available, 3 flex pay, basically getting the shower milk that's only available here at HSN for free, just for getting this for not even the full price that the shampoo and the conditioner cost. All of the stories and testimonials and before and afters that you've seen, 750,000 Monoi units sold here just at HSN. That doesn't include Carol's Daughter and the other retailers that sell the product. The numbers do not lie. True. Absolutely try it, because what have you got to lose? I'll tell you exactly what you've got to lose. Only 8 hairs out of your 100 hair hairball, right? Your 100 hairs that maybe are dropping off throughout the day, you're only going to lose 8 of them. And over time, you won't even lose 8. We had a caller earlier today who said, I shampooed my hair and then I shampooed it again and there was no hair in my brush and 1 hair in the drain. That's what you have to lose. It's
pretty amazing. And, that really is true. What do you have to lose other than, the hair that's fallen off your head?
Right.
So remember, 30-day unconditional, risk-free. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee with your purchase if you choose to try this today. We are well over that 30,000 mark. If you are on board with AutoShip, you might want to consider upgrading to this one. Simply put, it's the best price that we have seen. And Lisa has never, on any Today special, had an $11 flex pay. It's normally customer pick on every single one of these, but normally it's about $50 to just get the shampoo and conditioner because it's $20 and $22 respectively. But then you usually don't get free shipping, so that puts you at about 50 bucks. So this is $50 worth of product here at HSN that you're getting today and for this show for $11.65, and then free the shower milk, which is another $24, all full sizes for this show and this show only. And Lisa, in the time that we have remaining, I would love to kind of just back up. If people are channel surfing and they're wondering, $750,000, keeping more hair on my head, who is this for and what can I expect when I get this at home? Because when you wrap your brain around it, it's not like other shampoo and conditioner that is even sold here at HSN.
If we could go through the benefit slide for the shampoo, conditioner, and then we'll move into the animation and we'll just go through each one. Okay, so with the shampoo, your first step in taking care of your hair, one, the Monoi Repairing Shampoo is a sulfate-free formula. So those of you who are color treating your hair, you know that you need sulfate-free formulations. You've got it here. Monoi oil, hibiscus extract, and coconut oil are just some of the ingredients that make this the powerhouse that it is. It helps even the most distressed hair. It gently cleanses and fortifies, and it will not strip away the natural moisture of your hair, and that's because of that sulfate-free formula. And like I said, even if you opt not to get Monoi, make sure that you are shampooing with a sulfate-free formula. Then your next step is your conditioner. The Monoi Repairing Conditioner also has Monoi oil, bamboo juice, and provitamin B5. It helps to strengthen your hair strands, it aids in fortifying the most distressed hair, and it leaves your hair feeling softer, more supple. You can actually feel the tangles fall away as you're rinsing the conditioner out of your hair. So you take those two, that shampoo and conditioner, and what do you have? You have 92% less hair breakage. This is a clinical test. So we're going to look at the animation that lets you know what the clinical tests reveal to us. You have untreated hair on the left, hair that's been treated with Monoi shampoo and conditioner on the right. We simulate stress that hair goes through being brushed, combed, and styled. The untreated hair breaks. The hair that's treated with Monoi does not break. And that's because those clinical tests that were done, that are done by independent third party, they reveal that after one use, breakage is reduced by up to 92%. So 92% on straighter hair types, 88% on frizzier hair types. So to put that in round numbers, if you were to gather the hair from your brush, your comb, your drain, if that ball of hair was comprised of 100 hairs, after using Monoi, it would turn into 8 hairs. That is what makes this so remarkable, because it is seriously addressing the breakage. It works on any type of hair. You're looking at Nancy on the screen in our before and after. She has baby fine silver hair. People with silver hair, or those who know people with silver hair, you know that the hair can be very wiry. It can have a mind of its own. It doesn't always want to listen. And even though her hair is baby fine, it needs tons of hydration. She's getting that from Monoi. But look at how beautiful her color is, because it is not depositing color onto her hair. This formula is phenomenal, and it works on every single hair type. Long, short, curly, straight, relaxed, natural, braided, locked, weaved, pixie cuts, super kinky, loose curls. It does not matter. As long as you have hair on your head, it is going to protect your hair and fight against breakage. And you're going to say, my hair is growing so much longer.
Yeah.
People are going to say you have so much more volume. We're not making your hair grow. We're just allowing you to keep as much hair on your head as possible. The hair that you already have, the hair that's already growing today, is going to stay on your head and it's going to stop breaking off. And if that wasn't wonderful enough, you're also getting the shower milk that I absolutely adore for free. And the only warning that I would give you on this, if you have people in your house that like to use up all of the shower gel in one washing, we know who they are. Just don't leave it in the caddy. Just put it away so that you can savor it and love it, because someone will turn it into a bubble bath and then, you know, we'll have issues.
Well, exactly. And you will hoard your Monoi product. Guys, I'd love to see a 10-minute clock on the screen, just as a reminder for all of our friends that you've got 10 minutes to shop, and this is it. So final 10 minutes, yours is here. We will pay to send it to you, and the only way to know how this is going to improve your hair, keep more hair on your head, is by making that call and by getting it at home. Because the problem is, unless you join us, you will never know. I mean, what's going to change? If if you don't do anything, you're going to keep seeing that hair on the shower floor. You're going to keep seeing that hair in your comb, on your brush, on your pillow, on your shoulders. We are talking about giving you really kind of a life-changing experience for anyone and everyone watching this show. Men, women, remember, it is non-discriminatory. $50 worth of hair care and shampoo. But then, of course, you get that shower milk free with your purchase. Over 31,000 of these are spoken for, and this is your final opportunity. It is your only chance for the year. This is the only shampoo and conditioner, the only hair care today's special that we have for the rest of the year. So if you are going to secure it, I have to suggest go to your phones now, shop by remote, use your tablet, you call the phone number at the bottom of your screen, but at least get it at home. Because, Lisa, you know what I think is really true about Monoi? Once we get it in their hands, once you try it, you're theirs forever.
There is a method to my madness. You may wonder, well, how can she offer it at these great prices if it's so fantastic? Because I know once you try it, I've got you.
It's true.
You're not going anywhere, because I know what it did to me. I'm a woman who made shampoo for nearly 20 years and then made this and gave up all the other guys because I fell in love with Monoi.
Right.
Because it's phenomenal. My hair fell in love with Monoi. I saw length retention that I had not seen. I didn't think it was possible for my hair to grow beyond my neck.
Yes.
I really did, and I said, okay, I wear it curly, there's natural shedding that's going on, it's just not going to get longer.
Exactly.
And I've proven myself wrong.
Yeah.
It's longer, so I know once you use it, you're going to love it. Look at Kate's hair. Kate has long, gorgeous, beautiful hair. I didn't get to say this throughout the whole show. She cut off 12 inches of hair.
Whoa.
And then had the nerve to grow it back right in front of us on camera. Who does that?
Right, exactly.
Who cuts off 12 inches
Oh,
and then says, you know what, in less than a year, it'll be back.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's back.
It's back.
She's covering up my logo. I told her I'm going to have to let her go. Because her hair is so long, it's covering up the name of the company.
And it's back, but it's healthier than ever.
Exactly.
That's what's so wild. And so, again, if you're channel surfing, this works on all types of hair.
All types of hair. Nikita has relaxed hair. Look at how healthy her hair is, even though she's relaxing it.
Yeah.
Nikita's hair has grown so much since she's been working with us, and she cuts it regularly because she's got layers in it, like I have in mine. But look at that length. She's getting a little close to the logo, too. We're going to have to talk. We have to have a conversation. I won't be back here until May. I don't know where her hair is going to be at that point, but we're going to have to chat.
Exactly. No, I mean, for real. I mean, that's the thing that's so amazing. I mean, if you are finding that your hair is breaking off, if you know, because I used to have to, when I go to the salon, my stylist would have to cut off minimum an inch, usually an inch to an inch and a quarter. So anything that I was growing out, she'd have to cut off because the hair was, you know, not staying on my head. It was breaking off. It was getting damaged. If you want to keep the hair on your head non-discriminatory, non-denominational, doesn't matter age, ethnicity, type of hair, length of hair, color of hair, it does not matter. We're talking about clinical results, empirical, independent, lab testing, where you're going to keep up to 92% more of your hair from the very first use.
The very first use.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you at that first shampoo. I will have you at hello.
No, it's really true. The hardest thing to do is to get you to try it.
Yeah.
I mean, with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, why wouldn't you? And I think it's interesting because that's how a lot of the 750,000 devotees, they started like with a little foil paquette. They started like with a little sample in a Carol's Daughter shipment.
I loved getting that call today because I loved that someone on air let everyone know that from a paquette, she had to come back today and start to purchase. And paquettes are small, and she had enough of a positive experience from a packet of shampoo and a packet of conditioner to know, you know what, this is amazing, and I've got to keep putting this on my hair. I loved hearing that story
today. That's what's so amazing. So, love for the first time you put it on your head. You will love it from the first time you use it. We've got a lot of first-time shoppers who are joining us. Don't let us raise the price for you. Unfortunately, that is what will happen after this show. We are off to Texas. Francis is calling. Francis, you're live with Lisa. Welcome to HSN.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Francis.
How are y'all?
We are
great.
good. So, Francis, what made you decide to try our today's special?
Just watching the girls with their hair and going through the same thing I'm going through with, you know, my hair deciding, you know, it was straight as a board growing up, and it decides it wants to be curly now, and you know, if you dry it, let it dry natural, and you turn around and comb it, you've got a big old poof ball.
Yeah.
Francis, what is it? Our hair decides to have a mind of its own, right?
It does. And it does change as we change.
Yeah, you're right.
It changes.
You know, we're not going to mention no ages or anything.
No, not at all. No.
Once we get up a few years on us, you know, it's, I mean, I look at some of the pictures of me when I was younger, and I'm like, my hair was so straight.
Well, Francis, as good as it looks on camera, I know Lisa just said it, you will be hers from the first time you use this in the shower.
Yes. And you'll have to call back when I'm here again in May and let me know how much you love it.
Well, I hope I'm still going to be using it because I hope it really changes my hair.
It will.
It will.
It will.
It was falling out really, really bad, and you know, they told me not to use a brush on wet hair.
Wow. Well, Francis.
And so I started using a comb, and that's helped a lot.
Yeah, well,
That's
just
good.
you wait. This is going to help. Francis, thank you. Welcome to the Monoi family. And I think that's a big, big thing because, you know, we forget. I mean, even if you've been growing up, if your hair was your crown and glory, something goes kind of wonky, you know, as those years pass. And
or you have children.
Right. I mean,
I had 2 children, and my hair was completely different than before I had them.
Yeah, I mean, hormonal changes as we get older. I mean, all of those things, you know, life happens, and your hair ages and changes with us. And that's why we've had a lot of first-time callers who are trying Monoi for the first time, and I'm really delighted for you. I know you're watching this show, and you're probably saying, oh, yeah, like a shampoo and conditioner are going to make a big difference. You might be blaming your genetics. You might be blaming your diet. You might blame, you know, your weight. I mean, what type of hair you have. I think we try to make excuses for our hair. Maybe you're like me, and for years you just thought, oh, I just can't have great hair. Oh, I just can't grow my hair out past my shoulders. You know, after I turned 30, it's like my hair kept breaking off because I used to have longer hair when I was in grade school, but then suddenly I hit 30 and everything started to change. So the great thing is you don't have to make excuses for your hair anymore. You can have the hair of your dreams, and you can keep it on your head simply by changing what you're doing already, which is shampooing and conditioning your hair.
And stop relying on the styling part of your hair to fix everything. Our styling products are very important. I understand that. You need your hairspray, your mousses, etc. But that is not the only answer. It would be the same as if you were relying on foundation to be your sunscreen, to be your moisturizer, to be your cleanser. It can't do all of that. And that foundation's not going to work if you don't start with properly cleansed, moisturized, and primed skin. The foundation's just going to fall off and look terrible. The same thing will happen to your hair if you're trying to fix it with mousses and gels and creams and hairsprays, and not starting out with the right shampoo and conditioning process in the shower and starting off with the best hair possible before you style it.
You're so right, because it's really the cornerstone of, you know,
it is.
Regardless of your
and we dismiss it. You know, we'll spend money on a fancy mousse and then get the shampoo and conditioner, you know, inexpensively at a discount store, and it's just not the way to take care of your hair or your skin. No, it does not work.
I mean, because on Beauty Report we've seen some really great, you know, curling irons and blow dryers, but you know what? If you're not starting with a great canvas, if you're not starting with, you know, good hair or more hair on your head, it doesn't matter how good those products are going to be. I mean, because it can't make the most of what you're trying to do. So at least give this a try. Remember, we raised the price after this show. So after this show, you are spending $50, because remember, normally it's $20 and $22 respectively. Normally you don't get free shipping. That puts you at basically $50. This hour, this show, it's $11 and change. We include for free that beautiful shower milk. That's a $24 thank you. Free shipping, and then I know a lot of you are still asking about the mask. The mask is virtually gone, though, so if you want the mask to get up to 98% less breakage, we have literally the last 200 in auto ship. So check with your service representative for details, and then especially with summer along the way, we're going to be showing off more skin. You want that skin to look young and sexy.
Do not let the cream oil get past you. Take advantage of my craziness with the half price. And get it on auto ship, so it will always be half price. Trust me, you will thank me in July.
You will.
When you have your shoulders out and they're glistening.
So it's a half off sale. So half off. Lisa, we thank you as always, my friend. Good to see you.
Thank you, and thank all of you. And happy birthday, Forrest. Mom loves you.
Yes.
My 19-year-old baby boy.
No kidding. Happy birthday.